It's dark in here. Can you see me? How about I move into the light? Hey, welcome to the Common American YouTube channel. If anyone's out there watching, I am the common, well, we are all the Common American. So, quick little tour of my house. Garage where I finally shoehorned my truck in there. What if you can flip the camera live on this? You can. Boop. Let's do that. Got my pickup truck shoehorned in here. All my tools is. So I'm just talking generally about stuff right now. I don't know why I don't just flip the camera around instead of flipping the phone around. I'm a technology expert, I promise. Boop. Could just do boop. I said boop. There, you gotta say boop really loud. I'm gonna wake up the wife if I keep doing that. One little note is it's like 3:37 in the morning right now. See, 3:37 in the morning. I need some more of that. I've got 3 subscribers, so you know, Black Rifle Coffee isn't going to be sponsoring me anytime soon, but hey, if you want. So anyway, what I'm really going to be talking about today is in here. How to become a hoarder. I mean, Plex servers, yay. So, quick little, come over here first. So the idea that I'm going to kind of run by you guys right now is whether or not I should do a tutorial on how to set up a basic Plex server with a cable card tuner. Now, I do have one small problem in that my ISP, let me do this differently. My ISP, Spectrum, Time Warner Cable, only gives you like 14 channels that are not DRM. But I have that. That is a Silicon Dust HD Home Run Prime. What that does for me is that is a network tuner. So it allows Plex to communicate with it over my network. Here's a little stand I had here. Let me grab my stand. That'll make my life a little bit easier. And take my Nexus 5X out of it. That I'm actually eventually going to use for more studio-y stuff. I'm doing this stuff on the cheap, y'all, so keep that in mind. This is actually going to be turned into a little bit more of a studio type situation eventually. See my double chins? Yay. Trying not to do that. Trying to show you a slightly more attractive side of me. Okay. Put this on my little standy stand here so I can move y'all around a little easier. Oh man. Alright, let's sit down. Look at the ceiling fan for a minute. There we go. All right. Now we've got a halo going on here. Maybe like that. Nope, still got a halo. Maybe like that. I'm clearly not good at this. Well, I can hold you better this way, at least. So, in terms of a Plex server, what I want to show is just a quick sort of basic rundown of what I've got going on, and if it would be worth it to maybe do a tutorial on how to do something like what I've got here. So, turn the camera back around here. We're going to go little Plex. Updating Steam. I don't want to update Steam. I don't care. Don't want to show you my user account, so I'm going to hide that. Okay, so we're here to settings. Go to, well, let's do this. Let's just do this. I've got this PC. So what I've got is a 10 terabyte HP Easy Store. And I've got on that, which I could have shucked it when there's a lot of videos on how to do that. I decided to keep it in its enclosure and use it as it is. But got my media server here, movies, which is going to get a lot bigger. But I also have, it's MB, by the way. That's my other media server that I'm testing. I'm testing out MB. So hey, maybe you guys might want an MB and Plex comparison. But one of the things that comes if you pay for either $5 a month or for a lifetime subscription with either of those two services, you get the ability to use their live TV platform. So let's just do MB because I actually like their tuner a little better. I'm here to guide. See, this is a thing I'm running into with MB though. Like, why is it not showing me the full guide? Like, it's easier to read in MB. You come over here to Plex and you go to, let's go home. And guide here. Oh, okay, now so it shows this like this in here. Which is fine, except it's not how it shows up on the TV, which I'm not going to take the time to go show you that on the TV. It shows up more like this. This is how it shows up on your TV. Because apparently this is like patented or something. Actually, let me see something here. I'm going to test a theory. So, yep, 7, yeah, no. Like, this is all working on Plex, but it's not working on MB. And see, this is something I'd like to do, is like a side-by-side comparison. So, there's a lot of channels that do Plex and MB, but I don't know that they go as in-depth as showing you, like, all of the server settings and all of the various things that you can do with them. I'm not going to just do Plex and MB type stuff and just not even just technology on this channel. And I'm not looking at the camera because it's down here. So, but anyway, my general technology setup that I've got here, just to give you kind of a rundown, I'll do a quick sort of explanation of my computer. And then I'm going to get off this stream because it's going a while. So I've got a Core i5-8400 6-core processor. I got 12 gigabytes of RAM, DDR4 2600. I've got 2 Blu-ray drives. I've got this little cheapo here, which is quite frankly a piece of crap. It was $40 on Newegg. And then I've got my little LG built in, and that is a 16-speed Blu-ray drive. And Blu-ray drives are friggin' expensive, and I can't even do 4K HD Blu-ray right now. I want to be able to do that, but I can't because I don't have a 4K drive. And the 4K drives, also I've heard, have some issues trying to rip. And I can talk to you guys about making your own personal copies, and this is what these servers are for. Using these as your own personal copies, which is not illegal. You can have a personal copy of a movie you own, and there's nothing illegal about it. In fact, many movies that are sold nowadays include a digital copy. That digital copy doesn't necessarily work with stuff like Plex and MB, so you make your own, and there's nothing illegal about that. And I could show you some tips and tricks on doing that, but there's also a lot of videos already in existence on that. But back to my computer, I've got a, like I said, Core i5 8400, 12 gigs of RAM, which is a weird number. And I might go into how this computer came together, because it's not your normal, like, just buy all the parts and put it together computer. It used to be mostly inside that Dell. So I can tell the story and try to do a formatted version of telling that story, how that computer came to be. But I've also got a GTX 770, which, hey, us poor people. Although now that the GTX 2060 is out, man, that thing is tempting for like $340. But I got my 770 for essentially like $50. It's hard to beat. I got that 770 for $50, and it's pretty good. It can play most modern games. It can play CSGO. It can play Counter-Strike. It can play, well, CSGO is Counter-Strike. It can play Far Cry. Has no problem with any of that. So, I mean, you got to change some of the settings. You're not going to be playing at 4K, but you can get that thing at 60 frames per second with some decent detail, and that's playable in almost anything. So, the main purpose for it, though, is this computer is, not only will I be gaming on it occasionally, but I'm not a big gamer, but it's running a Plex server. It's also running my MB server simultaneously. It's a file server for the house. But, I didn't spend a lot of money on it. Altogether, I probably spent $700 building that computer. It's a 6-core computer that it turbos up to almost 4 gigahertz. It runs at 2.3, but it turbos to almost 4. 3.9. It's supposed to turbo to 4. I can't get it to turbo all the way to 4. I run some benchmarks on it. But 6 cores, plenty of RAM. And you can't really even build a computer this powerful that inexpensively. It's hard to do. And I think even since I built it, some of the prices have gone up. Some of the prices have gone down. But that's where I did a little trickery. That Dell machine was on sale for $400. That was the processor and the RAM right there. If I tried to buy that processor and that RAM independently, it would have been $500-600. I saved myself $150 by buying a Dell computer on sale and ripping the processor and the RAM out of it, and ruining my warranty in the process. But hey, who cares? I don't need a warranty. I'm a geek. Just in case you guys decide to do something like that, if you decide to void your own warranties, it's not on me. Anyhow, that's it. Thank you for watching. Go be a common American. I don't know. I gotta come up with like an outro and an intro and all that other stuff for this channel. Have a good one. I'm a Texan. Y'all come back. How do you stop this thing? No. There.